Alright, so the Dream SMP, as you should all know by now, is a pretty influential group. Basically, 90% of their fans listen to everything that they say and basically defend them no matter what on Twitter. But today we have something a little bit different because somebody tried to cancel the entirety of the Dream SMP and basically tried to bring up old clips and old tweets, which apparently is supposed to expose them like it's some scientific discovery or something like that. Now, before we jump into this amazing video, I just want to say really quickly to make sure you go follow my Twitter at @GliderGuy with 2 Ys. I post a lot of updates and ideas on videos and basically all that sort of stuff on there. So if you want to check me out on there at GliderGuy with 2 Ys, then you can. But anyway, back onto this video. So to basically introduce what's going on here, this person on Twitter who shall not be named for basically the sake of their privacy, and for the obvious reason of me not wanting to give them any attention. So this person basically made an extremely long thread of tweets, which is basically about 20 to 30 tweets long, basically trying to expose the Dream SMP for a whole bunch of minor things that they have done many years ago and even sort of today, but even then they are still very minor things. Basically trying to ruin their reputation and just completely destroy them, apparently. I genuinely would not be too surprised if it turned out that this person had not left their house in the last 3 months. Like 20 to 30 tweets on basically trying to cancel someone. Imagine trying to do that. But anyway, let's just check out this thread. Alright, so the first one says SBI. Let's get into it. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but anyway. To begin, I'm in no way trying to cancel 3/4 SBI. I don't really know what that means. I'm in no way hating on the 3/4 SBI. And I am not and will never use this to deflect from my faves' actions. I believe in change, and I think people have the ability to change. Yet, if you cannot come forward and address them, then you've plus. I got no clue what any of this means. Could you put this into normal person terms instead of putting these random little symbols in your tweets? I've got no clue what you're talking about. Hurts people, is it really change? I love Tommy and Wilbur and Techno, but this makes me and so many people feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, straight off the bat, I think you're just completely wrong. I think it only makes you feel uncomfortable, which at that point just leave the internet. Like no one else really agrees with you, considering the fact that you have so many more quote tweets than retweets, and usually that means that people don't really agree with you. So I don't think that it's a lot of people that are uncomfortable. I think it's mainly just you. Philza A Minecraft saying the R slur. Oh no, Philza said the R slur, did he? Seriously, I've mentioned this so many times when people try to cancel people for saying the R slur. Seriously, I get it, right? People get offended by it, you know, and you know what, that's completely fine. I don't have a problem if you get offended by it, but the thing is, if you're gonna get offended by it, don't go onto Twitter expecting people to change. It's been literally just part of the culture on the internet to say that word, and so if you're gonna get offended by it, literally, like the internet's just not for you. I'm not saying that rudely, I'm literally just saying, like, if you can't handle that, then the internet is not for you, and you should probably leave. Like, genuinely, you can't go onto the internet back in 2012 and expect to get away with trying to cancel someone for saying the R word. Like, seriously, if you get offended by it, just leave. Like, no one wants you there. Technoblade. And then this person basically tries to expose Technoblade by basically, like, screenshotting a bunch of tweets from 2017, like they have any relevance today. Basically, Technoblade tweeted out like 4 years ago saying #AskPewds. Do you have any constructive criticism for Nazi Germany? I don't really understand what's going on here. How is that supposed to cancel like Technoblade? He was just asking a question which is obviously in a joking way. Like obviously when Technoblade's asking this, he's not being completely serious. I'm pretty sure this person's trying to cancel Technoblade for being, I don't know, anti-something. I don't really know the whole context. All I know is that Technoblade was saying this is a joke and no one should really care. Titling my next video MVP++ is worse than Nazi Germany would probably get me more views, but I'm skeptical that it would get past YouTube's AdSenses. How is this bad? He's literally making a joke about some MVP++ thing in his, I don't know, his Hypixel video. How does that make any sense to be a cancelable offense? Like, what is this? The Twitter police are genuinely just like, I don't know what's going on here. And then this person says anti-black tweets. Okay, I'm definitely sure that Technoblade is anti-black. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Hello, staff. I believe that the anti-cheaters racially profiled me. Please unban. How is this anti-black? What on earth is going on here? Where did you get that from? This person literally made a joke and you're out here saying that he's anti-black. Do you understand the context of a joke? A joke is something that is not said seriously and is basically just making fun of something, like, illegitimately. Do you understand what a joke means? Obviously not, because you're trying to cancel Technoblade for this. Like, what? When I grow up, I want to be a very racist and very blind man. 2015 he made that tweet, first of all. And secondly, it's not even that bad. It's literally a joke. Obviously, Technoblade doesn't want to be a racist and very blind man. He's making a joke about people on Twitter and you're out here trying to cancel him for it. And he made the tweet in 2015 as well. What are you trying to get at here? How does this have any relevance in 2021? People were so much more allowing of these sort of jokes back in 2015. How are you going to bring it up today like it has any relevance? And here we go again. Engaging and egging on the slave jokes with Tommy. And basically it's like this 20-second clip of Tommy in it saying a bunch of slave jokes, you know, just being funny for his audience who obviously enjoy that sort of stuff. So before you come at me and say, I'm so bad for liking these jokes, that's just humor. Like, that's literally just humor. As long as he isn't making fun of someone that has been like a victim of slavery before, or just has like done that sort of stuff in the past, I don't think that there's really any problem with it. If Tommy Innit's making jokes about like stuff like that in Minecraft, then fair enough, go on with it. And the fact that this person's trying to cancel bloody Technoblade for engaging with it, and here we go, xenophobic joke about Asian people. I'm not even gonna get into that because I've never heard of half those words in my life, and to be honest, I don't really care, so you know, I'm just gonna skip past that. Apparently Technoblade says something bad, I don't really know, I don't really care, to be honest. And now this person's basically going on to cancel Wilbur Soot. So this person basically tweets out this, and goes through a bunch of Wilbur Soot's replies. I don't really know what's going on. This is the worst haiku I've ever read. I don't really understand what's going on here. Haha, you are so right. Also some Jew jokes so we don't get too original. I genuinely don't understand what's the big deal here. Maybe because I haven't got the full context, because the original tweets that Wilbur Soot replied to actually got deleted for some reason. I don't know why. But seriously, Wilbur Soot, out of all people you're gonna try and cancel? And again, he made these tweets in 2018. Like, can you just get over it and move on? And now there's another one. Provoking WTT, WT, I don't know what that really means, aka black people were uncomfortable with Schlatt in his actions. In this clip that this person basically tweets out, apparently Wilbur Soot was basically agreeing with Jay Schlatt and saying that he likes Jay Schlatt. And apparently that's some sort of controversial topic now for some reason. I don't really understand why. And now this person is saying that he's making fun of black people for it. Okay, yeah, sure, buddy. And this person's saying that he's not trying to cancel Wilbur. Yeah, go on then. And in the reply to this, he or she basically says that the stands should not come into my DMs or mentions about this, man. I am black, I don't care. Don't really know what that means, don't really care, to be honest. Moving on, they reply to this saying he also had a weird anti-Semitic comment about Hitler and scraped song that he apologized for. You literally said just then that he apologized for it. Why are you bringing it up again? Who honestly cares? You said that your main reason for doing this is that you can, I don't know, make these people in the Minecraft SMP change or whatever. Why are you doing this if they've literally already apologized for it? What are you trying to get out of him here? If he's already apologized for something that really isn't even that bad, then what is your problem? What do you want? Adding this, people think that he said the F slur as a NBLM. I don't know, make up your own judgments. Again, like, it's the F slur. If you're really getting offended by something like that on the internet in 2021, then just leave the internet and stop and get off Twitter. Like, genuinely, like, you are the reason people don't like Twitter. It's because of stuff like this. Anti-black lyric in Nice Guy. Okay, yeah, sure, buddy. I haven't actually seen this lyric and I'm not going to comment on it because I really can't be bothered going through it, but you guys can judge for yourself whether you think that that's bad. I'm going to take a guess and say that it's not. Even if he's playing a character, he's not a paid actor and this was for fun. He's a white man and didn't need to include this. Okay, if you didn't like it, then go away and don't listen to it. Genuinely. Now this person's trying to move on to cancel Tommy in it. Okay then. This entire video and VOD is too much with the slave jokes. Oh, too much is it? Oh, poor you. If you don't like it, then leave. Genuinely, I do not care. And I know a lot of people are going to take what I just said out of context and say that I'm supporting slavery. Just no. Legit, if Tommy Innit wants to make a joke about it and, you know, and his fans enjoy that joke, then I don't really see why it's a problem. I don't get why the smallest minority of 0.0001% of people think that just because they get offended by stuff, that then the original person should change their ways. This person's making 20 threads in this sort of tweet thing, and for what? Like, you're literally not going to change anyone. Like, what are you trying to do? And then this person continues to tweet out this video by Tommy, and I don't really get it, to be honest. Joking about saying something effed up as Schlatt. Despite of y'all's opinions on Schlatt, he is known for saying anti-black, homophobic, lesbophobic, and all these unsettling and offensive comments. Both Wilbur and Tommy have made it very clear on the occasions that they know. Yeah, so what? If Schlatt is making jokes about, you know, anti-black, homophobic, then yeah, it's probably a little bit distasteful for a lot of people. But again, if you don't like it, go away. And why are you attacking people who are associated with him? Tommy and Wilbur have done nothing in terms of what Jay Schlatt has said. So why are you attaching this to them? Just because Wilbur and Tommy associate with someone doesn't mean that it's their fault that other people make jokes. That's like, say for example, if one of my YouTuber friends were to say something absolutely vile and make a video that would genuinely change the internet and just make everyone hate them, and then people go after me because I associate with them. Like, how does that make any sense? What he's done and said, joking about saying something effed up when in a Schlatt white MC skin. Why are you doing all these symbols that are making it hard for me to read? I don't get this. Imitating him is unsettling as a black person when Schlatt actions have always and always are constantly anti-black. Okay, yeah, sure, buddy. Genuinely at this point, I don't really understand why these people get so popular with these threads. I feel like it's when people retweet and quote tweet them and all this sort of stuff that it really sort of gets out there. And you know what? Me making a video on it is probably bringing it more attention, but to be honest, I don't really care. I'm just so sick of these people who think it's okay to just blatantly slander people and just, you know, go out of their way to try to cancel people. Anyway, with that being said, I think I'm gonna end that there because I genuinely can't be bothered with Twitter at this point. With that being said, thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video, and yeah, bye.